What is going on, guys, and welcome back to our Detroit Red Wings, our beast Detroit Red Wings BAGM mode. Oh man, look at the top 3 points there. Tavares, Kane, Boucher. Just stare at it. And we got Huberdeau at number 8. Just stare at it in its glory while I talk to you. I just wanted to apologize because I meant to have those 2 videos that had been out in the past 2 days. I meant to have them out on one day, but YouTube was not really allowing me to upload. YouTube was having some mad issues, so I do apologize for that, but we're going to get back on the train here. I am really excited to record some GM mode. We have a couple of months left until the playoffs. We're definitely going to go all the way up to the end of the regular season, do a whole season wrap up, and then continue onward to the playoffs. I was asking you guys if we should move Reed Boucher up, and I was actually contemplating it, but then there was a comment, and this is from Rox. He said, xTech, do not move Boucher up to the first line, and this is where he really got me, because he's complimenting Huberdeau and Tarasenko better than Eisman will on the second line. Plus, it's been working great, so why change it? I agree with you. I definitely agree with you, and I'm not going to move Reed Boucher up. But what I am going to do is move Reed Boucher off the second line power play onto the first line power play, and with an Yzerman shooting category. Yeah, he can definitely play the defenseman on the second line power play with Michael Del Zotto, but I'm going to bring Reed Boucher up on his off wing there. Definitely he's going to put up more numbers than he would on the second line power play, but I'm just going to try it out. He is just being amazing right now, and I have to give a shout out to a guy named Tomadeus, and he constantly messaged me like 5 times a day, say, get Reed Boucher, and not going to lie, I was a little bit annoyed with him, not going to lie, but he was right. Reed Boucher has been such a tank for us, almost 40 goals already. He'll probably have that next game, plus 24, 58 points. I mean, unreal. This guy has just been absolutely amazing. So, big shout out to Tomadeus. I know I've been kind of an asshole with not replying to him, but I do thank you for all of your comments, dude, and let's get the simulation done, and let's move on towards the playoffs. So, there's a couple comments. Actually, I'll talk about that after we slow sim this game against Pittsburgh. So I want to see how many goals Reed Boucher is going to put up. First period, 1-2-0, Jonathan Huberdeau. Probably an assist from Reed Boucher, but second period, 2-0, Johnny T. Captain Johnny T, might I add. Yeah, we're definitely, oh, well, maybe not. 10 minutes left. Oh, man, we are just killing teams. They can't even score on us. They can't even get one on us because we are such a good squad. We are just having a remarkable year right now. Like, things are just coming up Millhouse. Things are going great. Ooh, Boucher got a point on that one. So, I was asking you guys if we should make any moves at the trade deadline, which is right here, and somebody said I wouldn't make any moves, don't change it up too much, but definitely go after a veteran backup goalie. And I see where you're coming from, but I do not want to take Mazurek out of his backup position. I just don't want to take a spot away from a guy who deserves it. Mazurek's played his years in the minors. He's been doing great for us. He's always like 10-3. There's no reason for us to trade to get a veteran goaltender. There's no reason for that. So what I want to do is I don't really want to make a trade for a backup goalie because, like I said, I don't really want to take a spot away from Mazurek, who definitely deserves it. He has paid his dues, like I mentioned earlier. He is totally fine. So we're not going to make a trade for him. I am going to trade Lashoff, and I will explain why in a minute. I'm just going to get a pick for him because we do... Boucher hasn't scored in 3 games. What's going on, buddy? What's going on, pal? Maybe I should move him back down to the second line power play. But I'm going to go ahead and trade this Lashoff guy for like a 5th round pick. And you're probably saying, why? Because we have McEwen and he's scratched in the minors. I didn't even realize he's not even playing this year. Thank you to you guys for pointing that out. So I'm just going to get rid of him for whatever, wherever he is. He's probably got 0 trade value. Yeah, I might get like a 4th round pick for him. Try a 5th. You can't take him. Yeah, Winnipeg can take him. There you go. A 4th for him. That's fine. I can just go ahead and play what's his name? Best lines, and I'll do the AHL lines after. So that's the one move I wanted to make. I'm not going to go ahead and make another move for a backup goalie because I don't want to take the spot away from Mazurek because he's playing good. And I mean, God forbid we actually lose Robin Lehner in the playoffs. You know, knock on wood. Hopefully we don't. But Mazurek is 80 overall. He's 25. He's been doing great the past couple of years. I mean, he's 16-6 in his NHL career. So I don't see why we need to get another backup goalie. Yeah, for some veteran presence probably. So that's basically going to be it, guys. We're going to make the one trade for Lashoff, and I don't really think that's going to be anything else. A couple trades here happened. Eric Carmer, oh no, that was our trade. Winnipeg acquired Ian White for Scott Kosmachuk, a third, and Andre Pavlik. Wow, that's actually a really big price to pay for Ian White. I know Kosmachuk's a pretty decent prospect. Got traded for Nashville, and they want 2 firsts and Dale Simpson for Bork. What? Give me a break. 26 years old, 84 overall. Yeah, he's a good player, but 2 firsts? Come on, man. Oh, man, you must be off your rocker there. GM Poyle in Nashville, I think that's your name. You must be off your rocker, buddy. So they actually got a first and Tim Bozen. So yeah, that was way too much for them to even ask. But quickly, I'm going to go ahead and check like I always do to see if there's any players we can just pick up, anyone that they're throwing away. Yes, I did see the All-Star there. We don't really need to make any changes. Like, we're good for prospects. Adding a player like Steen or Oshie or Stastny wouldn't help our team. Oh man, Johan Franzen, that was 4 years ago he's playing for our team and hasn't really done anything since. Having a decent year, I guess, this year. But I mean, we don't really need to make any trades. I feel like if we make a trade, we're gonna ruin what we have. I see all these players that I could potentially fit, but we don't need to make any trades. We're perfect the way that we are. We're killing it this year. I want to see who we have to re-sign this year. We have to re-sign Del Zotto. Huberto's next year, so the only big fish we have to re-sign is Garrison and Del Zotto and Adam Larson. So that's not too bad. And goaltenders, Robin Landers on a 3-year, and Mazurik's only got 1 year left. So a couple minor players we have to re-sign this year, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Josh Bailey is gonna pop on. We could get Brian Lashoff right back. You know, let's do that. We got a free 5th round pick. Okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Josh Bailey. Ooh, he's making 3.3 though. 2 years left of 3.3. I was thinking if we get an injury for like depth player, we could bring up Josh Bailey, but he doesn't have any trade value in 2 years at 3.3 for a 78 overall. I really don't know if I want to pay that. He's going to play in the minors. See, if he had a cap hit of like 1.3 or 1.4, I'd probably say yeah, but I do want to pick him up. I really do. I wish we could have like a second chance at this, like to look at our cap situation, but since it has 2 years left, I'm going to say no for Josh Bailey. I'm going to say no for him. Going to go ahead and do the AHL lines really quick though. Okay, so here are AHL lines if you guys are interested. We got Nick Ritchie, Cody Kunyk, who is going to be an NHL regular next year. Look at his defensive awareness, 91 overall. I want to play him up here now, but I'm not going to. I don't want to mess anything up. He's going to have a great year in the AHL once again. Then he's going to be on our team. 91 defensive awareness. That is just music to my ears. I love to hear that. Also, I mean, his offensive awareness is really good as well, 87 overall. Shooting category is a little bit weak there, but this guy could be a potential third-line center for us maybe next year, depending on what he gets on his jump. But Eric Wellwood, Carlson, Nick Ritchie, who's now a 68 overall, he's progressing real nicely. We got him from the Jets for a steal, who's a really good prospect, and this is how it's looking for everybody else. Defensively, he's looking like this. Calvin DeHaan, Suster, Honka, Merrill, McEwen, and Conan. You know what I'm talking about? We have prospects in every single position, like Anthony Mantha, Nick Ritchie, this Kunyk, Lee, Carlson. We have Honka, we have Merrill, we have McEwen, and then in the cage we don't really have anybody. We have Darcy Kemper, who's probably not going to get any better, unfortunately. But I mean, we're set, guys. We are set completely. I'm very happy with how things are turning out here. So let's quickly just get the rest of this done. We're already 12 minutes in. We've only got a couple of games done. But first period here against the Washington Capitals, 1-0 Joel Ward. Second period, 3-0. Oh man, Kuznetsov. I made Kuznetsov really fucking good. I made him really good. Del Zotto on the power play. Yeah, I made him really good. He's like at 89, 90 overall now, playing alongside Ovi and Backstrom. Like, it's Ovi, Backstrom, and that Kuznetsov guy, and they just have a sick team. As you can see, they beat us 3-1 there. Braden Holtby stopping 34 shots for the big win there. He's already got 20 goals, assisted from Ovechkin and Backstrom. They're just such a good team. Where's Boucher's goals been? Hasn't scored in like 4 games. That's definitely not like Mr. Reed Boucher. But I do have a couple of cool things about Reed Boucher. So there was a comment. I don't remember who it was from. I could probably go back and check it, but you know who you are. And the last episode when Reed Boucher was just ripping it up, some guy said, wow, this episode was ridiculous. Get it? Like Reed Boucher. So funny. That is so clever. It was actually Pasta Paz. There we go. I just looked it up. Pasta Paz. There you go. That was hilarious, man. That made me laugh. And actually, Reed Boucher scored his first career NHL goal on guess who? Robin Lehner. Now they're teammates. Thought that was pretty cool how that how it all comes together and how it all works out like that. Complete coincidence, but still, it's pretty cool. So 40 goals for Robin Lehner. I would like to see 45. If you hit 45, I'll be a happy camper. I projected for you to hit 25, 30 goals, and you've already exceeded my expectations, like ridiculous amounts. I think what I'm going to do is actually throw him back on the second line power play on the defense, because he was scoring a lot more goals than he's only scored 1 goal in his past how many games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games. 1 goal in his last 9 games. So yeah, I think, you know what, things are working out the way that they were before. Let's not screw anything up. Let's leave Reed Boucher back to where he was, and let's not screw anything up here. Speaking of Robin Lehner, his old team here, Jimmy Howard and Jamie Benn and the Ottawa Senators here. First period, 2-2, Telzado, Verbata, and Thornton there, and then Johnny T got 1. Second period, 6, holy shit, goals. Joe Thornton, Huberto, Jamie Benn got 3. Ben got a second period hat trick. Oh no, Ben. But Boucher did get 1 there, so we're down by 2 goals. Mazurek, oh my god, Mazurek. Why are we starting Mazurek so much? Like, where is Robin Lehner? 7-4. We're just getting embarrassed right now. We're just getting spanked. That is not good. That is not good. 7-4. Mazurek, that's not a very good showing there. It's not a very good showing, dude. If I want to play you in the playoffs, you gotta show me better than that. Maybe Robin Lehner got pulled. I think that was the issue. Actually, I shouldn't pin this all on him. No, he didn't. He played the whole game. Friggin' Ben had 4 points. Jesus, hat trick and an assist. Why are we playing Mazurek though? He's got like a couple of our last starts. Where has Robin Lehner been? He's getting the start, right? Yeah, he should be getting the starts. I don't know what his issue is. Maybe you just needed a break or something. But let's get a little more. Let's get a couple more games done here. I want Reed Boucher to start scoring. I know he's scored a crap load. 40 goals is unreal right now. But I would like to see like 45. He can hit like 40, 45 goals. That'd be sick. He scored there against Buffalo. We've lost 3 in a row. This is not good, boys. I know. I mean, we shouldn't be harping on him too much because we have an insane record. But still, getting these losses still are not good for come playoff time. I don't want to be losing another loss, 6-3. What is going on? I didn't change too much. I mean, I don't want another loss. Wow. Whoa. All right, let's get this game done here. Let's end off with a win. End off the month with a win. Or still one more month, or still one more game against Carolina. But I don't know. Maybe we had a weird stretch, or I don't know. Maybe everyone's just taking a little break after ripping it up for the past couple of months. But no breaks. Let's continue here. Let's get to 50 wins before we hit 20 losses. Come on, boys. We can do it. There you go. 7-3. That's how we do it. Let's get our revenge here on the Ottawa Senators here. They spanked us last time, and let's prove we're not that kind of team. First period, 2-1. Reed Boucher and Gordy Eisman. Yeah, Boucher on the power play with the slap shots. That's just sick. Ben has 5 points in his last 2 games against us, so Ben is playing good, but period number 2, 4-2. There you go. Huberto, Tarasenko, and Ben again. Wow. Jamie Benn is just hating me. He's like, Deck, I was your favorite player. Why did you trade me? And I know, Ben, you're my favorite player, man, but you don't progress in the GM mode. Blame Rammer. Don't blame me, bro. Clark MacArthur makes it 4-3, but we do come out with a victory. Robin Lehner stops 31 shots for the victory there. Boucher, 44 goals. There we go. I know I feel bad about trading Ben. My favorite player in the whole world, Jamie Benn. I traded him. I'm the worst, I know. Let's just get this year done. We're 50, 19, and 7. That's points, exactly what I wanted. Back on track, 3-game winning streak here. Huberto with 60 helpers. Man, that second line is just fucking unreal. It's so good. Like, our second line's outplaying our first line, and that's saying something, you know, with people like Kane and everybody. That is big. That is huge. Up against the Panthers, who again do not have a very good record, and we win 9-2. Oh my goodness. Boucher didn't even score though. Wow. Probably I don't even know who got the points there. That's a game I should have slow simmed. Let's see if we can put up another 9 goals here. First period 0-0. Second period 2-1. Ouellette and Spalling. There we go. And Zetterberg gets one on his old team. Oh, Zeddy, baby. Spezza gets another one, tying it up. Both power play goals. Come on, boys. We're out shooting him like crazy. Oh, Dustin Jeffrey. I remember him. There we go, Charlie Coyle. Jeffrey scored on us late in overtime in a game that I slow simmed before, and Coyle gets the late goal, and then Gordy Yzerman wins it in the shootout for us. And there was comments, people saying, trade Yzerman, trade Yzerman. Guys, we're never trading Yzerman. He's not going anywhere. He's going to be a wing until the day that he dies, and that's just the way it is. So I'm not trading him as much as people want me to. I'm not going to trade him. So he's going to be on the team for a long time, and he's going to retire as a Red Wing, whether it's on the first line or on the fourth line. The guy is staying. I made him as a Detroit Red Wing. That is where he's going to play. Come on, Boucher, 45, buddy. That's what I want here. We're up against a crazy good team in Tampa Bay. Their first line is ridiculous, like Drouin, Stamkos, and Kucherov, just nasty. But first period, 1-0, Landon Ferraro on the fourth line. Second period, 2-1, Palat and Gordy Yzerman. Come on, Boucher, I want to hit 45, bro. He's been slowing down quite a bit, not gonna lie. 15 minutes, we're out shooting him, not by much though. Robin Lehner, man, it's coming through clutch right now. And Robin Lehner, gonna stop 31 shots for the victory. That is what I like to see. Come on, Boucher, 1 goal, that's all I need. 1 goal, bro. That's all I want from you is 1 goal. Yzerman's got 33 goals. That's not bad. I mean, he's been scoring like easy 30 goals every single year. He is a 90 overall, and yes, he should be playing a little bit higher, playing alongside such quality players. But let's get the last game of the regular season done. Boucher, I want to see 45, bro. Let's go on a hot note here. First period, 2-0. Louis Eriksson gets 2 of them. Second period, oh, Charlie Coyle gets 1. Come on, Boucher, 45, man. 45 looks so much better than 44. Come on. Oh, he's slowing down, man. Goalies know how to stop him now. They couldn't know how to contain him early on, but they found a way to stop him. Oh, Boucher, that's fine. I mean, 44 goals we traded him for basically Nyquist, right? And I'm going to bet my whole life that Nyquist did not score 44 goals this year. So let's do a whole wrap-up there. Charlie Coyle with his 13th of the year from Anthony Mantha. Let's see who we're going to face in the playoffs, actually, before we do this. I'm hoping that it's not a team that we traded a player to. Like, if we have to face Ottawa, like, I don't even know, like, Ben and Howard, or if we have to face, like, New Jersey or something, I do not even know. Okay, good. We're facing the New York Rangers with Matt Cook. Back in October, I told you I wanted at least 49 wins this season. You end up with 54. I like having my expectations met. It makes me think I have picked the right GM. Keep it up. I like what I see. So that's pretty cool. We're up against the New York Rangers here in round number 1. They got a really good goalie, and they got Matt Cook. So, this is the return of Matt Cook with Eric and Carlson. So, Carlson, I'm going to get you some protective socks, and he's not going to step on you. That's how it's going to work. Because we cannot afford to lose you. 10 points ahead of the Blackhawks there. That is what I like to see. Goals for, we're number 1, 265 goals, 30 goals more than Colorado. Goals for per game, we're the only team in the league with a with a goals for above 3. It was 3.32. That's crazy. Goals against, we're tied for number 1. That's Robin Lehner all day, baby. Goals against per game, we're tied for number 1. Power play goals goals were number 1, total power plays were number 1, power play percentage were number 4, so that's great. It's went way up. Penalty kill were number 3, so we're in the top 5 for both. This year has just been a dream year. Shorthanded goals for, we have none. Where are we? Home, we were pretty good at home, pretty good on the road, 7-2-1 on our last 10. We are killing it all day, every day. So let's get this done here, do a quick little wrap up, and then we'll hop into the playoffs against the Blue Shirts. A nice original 6 matchup here. But loading the stats, I think that Boucher had around 70 points. I'm not gonna let myself up for failure here. But okay, so a point. I mean, Huberdeau 82 points. Wow, holy shit, man! Like unreal. 20 points more than last year. Career high. Point a game player on the second line. Are you kidding me? Kane had 83. That's excellent. Tavares is still a point a game player, just like he always is. Me and Huberdeau, wow, 65 helpers. So I think Huberdeau and Boucher are gonna be real good together. I think they're gonna be just fine. They're gonna be the best of friends. They are. Huberdeau with 96 passing, and look at Boucher's shooting category. Like, Jesus, that's ridiculous. Eiserman, 61 points, but he did have 33 goals. He's had 30 goals in back-to-back-to-back years, so that's pretty good. Mantha, 58 points? What? Where did you come from? 48 helpers playing on the third line. Granted, he did have some power play time, but Tarasenko, 49 points. That's exactly what I want out of my second liners. I mean, our second liners just killed it this year. So Tarasenko was kind of left out. But Del Zotto, 38 points. Carlson had 13 goals. 34 points plus 34, though. Hamilton did great. Larson did excellent. Sheahan did good. Charlie Coyle did pretty good as well. And I know you guys were telling me to put Coyle on his correct wing, but you see Charlie Coyle's a right wing, and so is a little guy named Anthony Mantha. So I would actually rather Mantha progress more than Charlie Coyle. Nothing against Coyle, but I feel like Mantha is the key to our future, and I'm going to progress him correctly. Ouellette had 18 points. Spalling, Newton, this guy was the guy who picked up in a trade. Nice chip in your tooth, bud. Garrison didn't have the greatest year, and Albuquerque was a -9, only 10 points. But the minus is probably our fourth line, and actually Landon Ferraro, so that's kind of shocking. But Mazurek didn't play the greatest after I was praising him. Had a couple of really weak games there, but rookie skater, I thought was looking there. And then goaltenders, 47-15. Is that a Vesna smell? 13 shutouts. My God, that is just stupid. That is a ridiculous record. I do want to check out New Jersey, New Jersey, and then Ottawa. I'll check out Ottawa right now. How did Jimmy Howard do? 32-16, so not terrible. And how, oh man, Cody Season is at 88 now. Holy crap. I do want to check out Jamie Benn here. Ben has 64 points, so he did great. Looks like they're enjoying their new home in Ottawa. I'm glad. New Jersey, all skaters, how did they do? Nyquist, 49 points. So basically, Boucher had almost as many goals as the guy had points, so that's pretty sick. Cromwell still at 89, had 35 points. That's actually, you know, it's a pretty good trade for both parties. We could have got a little bit more for this trade, but I'm not going to look too much into it. That's fine. That's how it's looking. We're going to go up against the New York Rangers. Let me turn the injuries on. Those injuries are going to be on. As you can see, they're on right now. So I will see you guys in the next episode when we go up against the Blue Shirts in the New York Rangers. Here we'll have a look at their roster. I'm thinking they have a couple pretty good players. Probably Stepan's pretty decent now. They have a guy named Christo, who's like a Reed Boucher type player, has a ridiculous shooting category. But I'll see you guys in the first round against the Rangers. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys then.